What if the smooth voice behind some of the Cars' biggest hits had a story more powerful than the music itself? Join us in this series of Crossed Over as we explore the life and death of the Cars' Benjamin Orr. Benjamin Orr wasn't just a bassist or backup singer. He was a magnetic force whose voice powered hits like Drive and Let's Go. Born Benjamin Orzechowski on September 8, 1947, in Cleveland, Ohio, he was raised in a musically supportive household. His parents, both singers, encouraged his passion from a young age. By the early 1960s, Ben was already performing in bands, showing off his multi-instrumental talents and frontman charisma. He got his first taste of fame with the Grasshoppers, a regional band that released singles like Mod Socks and Pink Champagne, the latter written by Ben himself. The band even performed on national TV as part of the show Upbeat, but their momentum was cut short when two members were drafted. After several musical ventures, including Mixed Emotions and Colors, Ben briefly served in the military himself before returning to civilian life and reuniting with a familiar face, Rick Ocasek. That chance reconnection with Ocasek led to a string of collaborative efforts throughout Ohio and Michigan. The two experimented with multiple bands and styles, eventually moving to Boston, where they formed the folk-inspired group Milkwood. Although their 1972 album, How's the Weather, didn't achieve commercial success, it set the stage for what would come next. In 1976, after a string of lineup changes and false starts, Orr and Ocasek, now joined by Elliot Easton, Greg Hawkes, and David Robinson, officially formed the Cars. Their unique blend of new wave, rock, and pop instantly caught attention. With Benjamin on vocals for Just What I Needed, their 1978 debut album launched them into stardom. He soon became the band's secondary but unmistakable voice, often singing on their biggest radio hits. By the late 70s and early 80s, the Cars were dominating the charts. Their album Candy-O featured Let's Go, a fan favorite with Ben's iconic delivery. Then came Panorama and Shake It Up, both demonstrating a balance between commercial pop and edgy experimentation. But it was 1984's Heartbeat City that pushed them to the next level. The track Drive, sung by Benjamin, became a global success, especially after its haunting use during the Live Aid broadcasts. Outside the band, Orr pursued a solo career. In 1986, he released The Lace, an album co-written with longtime partner Diane Gray Page. The single Stay the Night became a modest hit, earning heavy MTV rotation. Though he planned a second solo record in the 90s, it was never officially released. Despite the Cars' hiatus and rumors of a reunion, Orr stayed active, joining side projects like Big People and performing across the U.S. Tragically, in 2000, Benjamin was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He continued to perform until shortly before his passing on October 3rd of that year, surrounded by friends and bandmates. Benjamin Orr's legacy lives on not only through his unforgettable voice, but also through his quiet humanitarianism and kindness. Whether fronting the Cars or exploring new musical roads, his presence left a mark that fans still feel decades later. His music, his spirit, and his story remain timeless. Do you have a favorite Cars song? Let us know.